Alright. Howdy, folks. Let's see. Let's get to a little closer to the action. First live stream in ages. Welcome, Jeff. Come on in, boss. Busking from the east side of downtown Toronto for a Christmas special. Got you in the shot. We got a good view of the street. It's been a while, guys. Brand new phone. Turned in the phone a couple days ago, so this is our first experiment going live with the new phone, the new setup. Welcome. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. As kids say, smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed, I take all these live streams, I post them up on my YouTube channel, which I'm trying to get monetized. I got 2,800 followers here. If I can get a fraction of you, I'm at 380 or something, man, on YouTube. You can head over YouTube, Internet Elvis, and please subscribe, man. I'll be posting this up later. As we usually start every session with a little edit to warm up on a cold December day. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And if you want to throw a virtual quarter like the lady just did, my link to my PayPal is here on my profile, paypal.me/internetelvis. And just so you know, man, I'm fascinated with Elvis since I was like 5 years old, 4. Hence the name. And then in high school, I had the rockabilly hair, sort of. They all called me Elvis. So it stuck. Something told me it was over. Thanks for the love, Smelly. When I saw you and that guy walk on out, something deep down said, cry, boy. Hey, tats. I'm all tatted up, too. I would rather go blind, girl, than to see you walk away from me, child. Oh, thanks for the follow. That's it. Trying to build the audience every day, right? Well, Smelly, I started piano at 6, guitar at 7. I was in a band in the late 80s, early 90s. I got signed. I'm 51 years old, man. I'm old as shit. Gave it up. I was so crushed and disappointed, man. They literally this thing sat in its case for 15 years, man. And pulled it out again. I mean, I started playing whatever when the kid came along 15 years ago again, and just to pick it up around the house. And then started busking out here when COVID hit. And because I was just stuck in the apartment and needed to sort of be social, get some fresh air. And I wasn't afraid to be out amongst the people. How you doing, sir? I love it. There you go. Welcome back. So, short answer, long answer to get you there. Since I was 7, I'm 51, so 40 something years. But yeah, I gave it up for 15 years in the middle of that. I'm not that good, man. I fake my way through this shit. I'm just out here with the balls to do it. And everyone's nice enough to not slag me too much. Because I'm not that good. Well, I'm a Roadrunner, honey, and you can't keep up with me. Beep, beep. I'm a Roadrunner, honey, and you can't keep up with me. Beep, beep. Just come on and race. Baby, baby, you will see. Awesome. I gotta get one, man. I've been threatening to come out here busking as Elvis, right? Like I'm gonna rent the Malabar, the costume from Malabar, is a big costume place here in Toronto. I gotta order one, man, even a cheap one, just to do it. But yeah, I collect all kinds of Elvis cool shit. Internet Elvis is the name. Go check out my YouTube channel. Lots of cool Elvis stuff on my YouTube. And even here, I animated my Elvis bust, man. I'm in 3D. In my job, I do visual effects. So I had an Elvis bust on loan. I 3D scanned it, and now I was animating using facial software using my phone, man. So you'll find my videos in here of Elvis. I was starting to catch him up on cancel culture and having conversations with him. I smoke a lot of weed, so it just seemed like a stonery kind of thing to do. Speaking of which, I don't do a lot of it, man, but I do a couple. We're going up, we're going down, we're going up, down, down, up anywhere you want to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want, baby, what do you want me to do? You got me up, you got me down, you got me up, down, down, up anywhere you want me to go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, you got me doing what you want, baby, what do you want me to do? The only other one I do was written by Marty Robbins and made famous by the King in '73, Aloha to Hawaii. And it's the only other one of his I do. Downtown Toronto, dude. Born in the heat of the desert. My mom died giving me life. Despised, disliked by her father. Blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, Lord, I've been to prison for something I never done. Been one hill after another. I climbed them all one by one. This time you gave me a mountain that I may never climb. It isn't a hill any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. My woman got tired of the hardship, tired of the grief and the strife, tired of working for nothing, tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine. She took my pride and my joy. Took my one reason for living. When she took my small baby boy. This time, Lord, you gave me a mountain that I may never climb. It isn't a hill any longer. Lord, you gave me a mountain this time. And I gotta give you credit, Smelly. Because I played that out here many times in these live streams as an Elvis song, announcing it with the same spiel a little bit. Lots of people may have seen the Aloha from Hawaii. You're the first person to actually recognize and acknowledge they know the song. So thank you, Smelly. You just saved the day. You made my day. I'm a Marty Robbins fan too, so. Good ears, man. Right on. No, I'm over at on the east side of Front Street. So I'm in one of the oldest parts of Toronto, man. I'm on Front Street between Parliament and Sherbourne would be the next major street that way. So this is one of the oldest parts of the city, man. We're a block away, a block and a half away from that Christmas market at the distillery. I've gone busking over there a couple times. A lot of young dates, people not carrying. No one carries change in their pockets anymore. At least I'm outside of liquor store. Right? So I got half a chance of getting some sympathy from a half-drunk dude who has a pocket full of change. And we're a little attitude. Yeah. We just dropped. I can always tell when the weather changes slightly. I go live maybe an hour, maybe today. I don't know. I was a little late getting out here today. I was playing down the street. I may stick around for about an hour. It's not just about the live. It's about, trying to make some money out here, double dip. I accept gifts on here. Hint, hint. Yeah, let's play something good. My number one, Elvis and the Stones. Angie. All right, it's nice to meet you, Smelly. Wicked, boss. Thanks for dropping by. It was nice meeting you, man. Always nice to make new friends out here. Out here and online. Thanks for the follow, Jay. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. As the kids say, smash that like button. So even if I don't go home with a lot of money in the case, I go home with a lot of love. Someone gets on there and spams that like button for me. Man, I appreciate you. Makes me seem more popular than everything. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. Grizzly, downtown Toronto, over on the east side, brother. Toronto, Canada. When I say Canada, most people are following here are from Canada. But I do get people from all over the world, man. I had a guy from Tibet watching me out here a couple of months ago. Australia. Wicked, Grizzly. Right there, there's for you, brother. My mom was born in downtown St. John's, block away from, right on Water Street, a block away from the water. Half Newfie myself. Thanks for the like, man. Appreciate you. Us Newfies got to stay together. I was a mainlander. I was born here, though. But I've been several times, man. Family still has property. I was going to say Harbor Grace. Yeah, Harbor Grace. Conception Bay. And I got some relatives in Trinity Bay. Real bayman. My great-grandfather, man, I remember him as a kid being down there, and we made it all the way to Trinity Bay, man. He's a true bayman. He's a boat builder in Trinity Bay. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. There you go. The generosity of Torontonians. What's the weather like down there, man? Is it nasty? We just had literally a world record, Toronto record yesterday, man. It was 13 degrees in downtown Toronto. I don't know if you saw it, man. People went to the beaches yesterday and went out on the beach, right? In shorts and shit yesterday. People pushed it, man. It wasn't shorts, was it? But yeah, people went to Toronto to the beaches yesterday. It's crazy. The record for Toronto, man, 13 degrees. Hey, brother, how you doing? Sorry?
You're looking very festive.
I am, man. I'm trying to cash in on the.
What?
Got to play the role. Got to try.
Bring some in.
That's it, brother. Have a good one, man. See, I've been out here for a couple years, right, since COVID. So then this has become my social life. I don't know if that's good or bad. But yeah, and it's a nice neighborhood, right? St. Lawrence Market's a nice neighborhood. A little sketchy every once in a while. I mean, you're still in downtown Toronto. Sketchy people still wander down the block every once in a while. They'll look at me and they're like, I'm sketchy. I'm covered in tattoos. I used to have, when I first started busking, I played up the role too, man. I'd wear Doc Martens with duct tape around them. You gotta play the role a bit. Cocaine. When your day is done, you gotta come on down. Definitely Front Street, brother. Son. Hey, Terrence. Yeah, man, Front Street, right between Sherbourne and Parliament. One of the oldest parts of the city, man. A block away from the site of Canada's first Parliament buildings, which the Americans burned down. Right after we went down to Washington, burned down their Capitol building, which they then painted white and changed, and it became the White House. Well, it wasn't Canada, it was Britain that went down and burned it. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Okay. Bringing me good luck and a history lesson. Welcome, Shelley. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Someone get on there, please. I say 600 likes. Thank you, man. So someone took my idea and ran with it. Well, someone's comments got booted. Someone said something inappropriate. Apparently. I wouldn't censor y'all at all. Yeah, let's play something cool. Little instrumental. I'm an even worse singer than I am a guitar player, so I tend to play instrumental. Little instrumental headers. Oh, thanks for the share, Shelley. What does Jimmy say? Ho, ho, ho. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yes. No. What I can play is. I vowed I was going to learn a whole bunch of bust out my old kids book when I was a kid, relearn all those Christmas songs I learned when I was 6 or 7, but I haven't done so. I apologize. That's the one I know. What am I living for, if not for you? Downtown Toronto, eh? What am I living for if not for you? Baby, nobody else will do. What am I longing for each lonely night? To feel your lips to mine, to hold you tight. You'll be the only one I love the whole night through. Baby, nobody else will do. I want you close to me, that's all I know. I want you all the times, darling, I love you so. What am I living for? Have a good one, brother. What am I living for if not for you? What am I living for if not for you? Baby, nobody else. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Yeah, there is one, man. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. I have my go-to when I want to try to make some money. Everybody tells me I'm not the same. I don't need nobody to tell my trouble to. I don't need nobody to tell my trouble to. 'Cause ever since I met you, all I need is you. Since I met you, baby, I'm a happy man. Since I met you, baby, I'm a happy man. I'm gonna try and please you any way I can. And here it is, Shelly. I'll play it for you right now. We're gonna bust it out right now. Why not? One of my top more favorite ones to play. Even comes with a little speechy ramble speech. So last year we lost a great Canadian musician, Toronto guitar player, a man who wrote this song, Robbie Robertson. I'm a huge fan of the band. My dad and mom and dad used to drink at the Cock Door on Yonge Street. Ronnie Hawkins was the house band. The Crows, the Falcon's Nest, or the Hawk's Nest, sorry, upstairs. Got his own room at one point on Friday nights. And any Friday night in Toronto, man, you just pay the cover and you go watch Robbie Robertson and the band back up.
Sorry.
Ronnie Hawkins.
Found another one.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the effort too. Thank you. There you go. So she just paid for this. This one's for Robbie. Pulled into Nazareth, was feeling about 10:30. Just need to find a place where I could lay my head. Said, mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Just grinned and shook my hand, and no was all he said. Take the load off, Annie. Take the load for free. Take the load off, Annie, and you put the load right on me. Thanks for the share, Lincoln. Picked up my bag, went looking for a place to hide. When I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. He said, I gotta go, but my friend can't stick around. Take the load off, Annie. Take the load. Take the load off, Annie, and you put the load right on me. Just trying to show you the devil on my shoulder. Always got a devil on my shoulder. Moses, there's nothing that you can see. It's just old Luke. Luke waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Anna Lee? Said, do me a favor, son, won't you stay and keep Anna company? Take the load off, Annie. Take the load for free. Take the load off, Annie. And he put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me and he caught me in the bar. Said, I will fix your rack if you'll take Jack my dog. I said, hey Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him whenever you can. Take the load off, Annie. Take the load for free. Take the load off, Annie. And you put the load right on me. Thanks for the love, Isaac.
Are you on TikTok?
We are live right now,
What's your
guys.
username?
Pixel fuck, there, right there.
Pixel
Fuck, the bottom.
Pixel fuck?
Yeah, Pixel
Give
fuck.
one.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. No, I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Give me a follow, man.
Alright.
Yeah, man, do it. There you go. Playing live on TikTok. Go for it. Go for it. There you go. All right, boys. Thank you, gentlemen. There you go. That's worth interrupting the song. We just made new fans. Now we finish it strong, all right? We bring it back. Catch a cannonball now to take me on down the line. My bag is sinking low and I do believe it's time. Get back to Miss Fanny, you know she's the only one who sent me here with her regard for everyone. Take the load off, Annie. Take the load for free. Take the load off, Annie. And you put the load right on me. Little out of tune, and we got interrupted. I sort of got through it. Thanks for the follow, Danielle. Appreciate you. Please like, share, subscribe, smash that like button, as I've been often saying. As we just crossed 1,400 likes, man, you guys rock! And look at Danielle hooking me up with lots of love. Hey, man, you gonna show me the roses? I gotta sort of show them back to you. There's one under there. Appreciate you, Danielle. Thank you for the love. Appreciate the support, y'all. It all helps, man. I'm currently unemployed, so everything helps. I qualified for unemployment my last year. You want to get personal for a moment? My last day of work was October 29th. I literally just got half a check less than a week ago. I got half of an unemployment check. Just in time to give my child a Christmas. What else we got? Something nice and mellow? Little Fats Domino. I bought a home, a diamond ring. I had to give up everything. Oh, what a price I had to pay for loving you. I tried so hard to do what's right. I stopped chasing cat all night. Oh, what a price I had to pay for loving you. I gave up rambling, I even stopped gambling. I stopped staying out all night. Oh, what a price I had to pay for loving you. You heard my story, I sing my song. Thank you very much. But goodbye, baby, I'm gone. Downtown Toronto here. I'm over on the east side, downtown Toronto, halfway between Sherbourne and Parliament and Sherbourne. So I'm a block and a half away from the Distillery District Christmas Market, one of the oldest parts of Toronto. I've been living in this neighborhood for St. Lawrence Market for, 19 years. Born and raised in Toronto. Oh shit, Dave. Okay, my father's from Kapuskasing, man, so I can relate. But look at us getting connected over this shit, right? You know? Instant communication. Can you believe where did all this technology come from? Ha! You're in Cap! Dude! I don't know if there's any Sagans left. I think Mike's up there. Mike may be up there. Mike Sagan. My Uncle Norm was the house band. Norm Sagan was in the house band at the Cap Inn. 60s and 70s into the 80s, man. I know it's long gone now, man. I don't even know how old you are, Dave. Cap Inn may be long gone. It's funny, dude. It's how we're all connected, dude. This all connects us and binds us together. Drove up there many times when I was a child, man. Been up on those logging roads. Been fishing up there. Okay, let's lose it out, man. Now I'm feeling energized. Little Stevie Ray. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Happy holidays. Once was a sweet thing, baby. Yeah, it's long gone, man. I heard it burned down like over a decade ago, or even longer, man. Haven't been up your way in 40 years. I'm in my 50s. Oh, thanks for the crown, Dave. Appreciate you, brother. Look at the connections made. No love given. Appreciate you, brother. Saying earlier, Isaac started piano at 6, guitar at 7. I'm 51, so 40 something years. Gave it up for about 15 years though, man. I'm hack at best, dude. Night, wicked. There you go. Right? Dave's 10 hours away, you're 10 minutes away. Well, it's getting crazy down here, man. It's Saturday night, right? And the Distillery Christmas Market's open. Now is when it starts to get nutty. This neighborhood starts to get... I don't know if you noticed. There's been a traffic jam behind us the entire time I've been playing. Let's see if we can get you guys a view.
Instagram, or what is this?
TikTok.
Okay.
I heard what she said. She goes, "What, are we on live on Instagram?" I'm like, "No, we're live on TikTok." I don't. I used to, Shelly. I did. I was in a band that got signed in the late 80s, or early 90s. Put out an album. The band was Strawman. Here in Toronto. It did long before the internet existed, dude. Although someone did put the album up, man, because I linked a song to the album on YouTube. So the album is up there on YouTube. So they ended up selling the name to some other band in the States or something, Strawman. So if you Google like YouTube Strawman, it'll be some other band. I was in Strawman from 92 to 93. Well, 93, then the album, recorded the album in 94, the album came out in 95, I was out of the band by then. I got my career together. Stopped living the dream and got a real job. Which I'm currently unemployed. I do visual effects. I'm a compositor in the movie industry. Place up ahead and I'm going just as fast as your feet can fly. Come away, if you're going. Sinking ships behind. Come on, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Going up around the bend. Ooh, you can pound a perpetual motion just as fast as your feet can fly. Come away if you're going. Come on the rising wind, going up around the bend. You got pieces of songs in it. Here, we got to get the blood flowing, man. I want to thank you for the share. Thank you for all the love and appreciation, all the gifts, guys. Look at that. 2,500 likes. See? Now I'm going home with a heart full of love. And money in the kitty here, because of y'all. And money in the case, because of y'all. Appreciate you. So see, Dave, man, you hooked me up with that crown, brother. Let's see what we got. She won't even look at me. I like that girl. She got a boyfriend. I'm a taxi driver for you, honey. Take me anywhere you want to. I'm a taxi driver for you, honey. Take you anywhere you want to. Just call me up. I'll take you anywhere you want to. Be a milkman for you, babe. I'll milk you anytime you want to. I'm a milkman for you, babe. I'll milk you anytime you want to. Just call me up. I'll milk you anytime you want to. Call me on your telephone. Oh, sugar, I wasn't at home. Sometimes you need me, sometimes you don't. Call me when you're all alone. I'm a taxi driver. Thanks for the love.
I didn't notice.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, brother. Here we go. We're still making money. We're doing good. Having fun, making new friends, getting lots of love. Money in the kitty, which I can spend at the dollar store, go home, feed my kid today. It's a good day, dude. We're having a great day. And the only reason I'm able to do this is because it's 8 degrees or something in Toronto. We're still in a record heat wave. Okay, here's a staple of the set. I always bust this out. So it wouldn't be right to not do it. Written by Bob Dylan, made famous by Guns N' Roses. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Whoa, hey, hey, yeah. Mama put my guns in the ground. I can't knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Go Leafs. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. So I saw Dylan live 3 times. Guns N' Roses never did this verse. Dylan played this song twice live. Both times he played this verse. So we do this verse for Bobby Dylan. Mama, wipe the blood from my face. I can't see through it anymore. Oh, brother, thank you, my friend. Look at that. Donations. Look at that. Look at that. The man hooked us up. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Look at that. Keeping me healthy. Thank you, brother. Happy holidays, brother. Merry Christmas to you. That was awesome. We had to interrupt the show for that. Hey, man, it helps, right? Food helps. My kid's sick right now, so bananas will be good for him. Sorry, we interrupted the Bobby Dylan verse, so we'll do this one again for Bob Dylan. Mama, wipe the blood from my face. I can't see through it anymore. I'm going down without a trace. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. I don't know SpaceX. Sorry, brother. I don't know it, Dave, but I appreciate you, man. Dude, thanks for the gifts, Dave. Right on. Shelly, you too? Right on. You gotta keep, and it's good to know, right? People still picking up instruments, people trying to share. Yeah, I ain't being really creative, right? Like I'm old enough that I even predate like the DJ culture and hip hop and all that shit. You know what I mean? So I learned this way. I embraced hip-hop culture growing up in Scarborough and Toronto, multicultural society, man, city. I'm a huge reggae fan, huge hip-hop fan. I had friends that were in DJ crews in high school and hip-hop and b-boys and all that shit, man. And it's nice to see a swing back to people picking up instruments again, right? There were a while there when the DJ thing took over, man, I thought, oh man, this is going to be the death of guitar, right? Now people can just go home on their computer and you don't need to know music or even an instrument. You can just start sequencing drum beats, right? Sequencing programs, right? So you don't even need to know how to play. Awesome. Wicked, Shelly. See? That's it. Pass it along to the kids. I tried to get mine. I bought her one. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I tried to... I bought mine one, and the last person she wants to learn anything from is me. So, I just left it in her room and figured if she gets around to picking it up one day, she'll get around to picking it up. It's there for her. That's awesome, though, man. All 3 kids, dude. You got to go do the... I don't know if you've seen that. There's that one family that is on YouTube, man, where he's a legit session musician, but he's trained all the kids. And so now they play, like, do cover songs from during COVID. They were the COVID kids or something it was called, or whatever the family's name, COVID something. It's on YouTube. It's badass. And he gets the whole family playing, right? The little girl, she could barely, when she started, she was like 3. Like, she could barely dance. And now she's playing bass. She's 7. She's really good. And Marty Stewart even brought them up on stage. And they played the Grand Ole Opry. That's how good that family has become, right? Marty Stewart invited them to go play the Grand Ole Opry. Speaking of country music, I guess we gotta pay our dues, right? I mean, we're outside the liquor store. We gotta play some country. Little Willie for his 90th birthday. It's the time of the preacher. The story began. Choice of a lady, the love of a man. And he loved her so dearly, he went out of his mind. waiting for some. She left behind, and he cried like a baby, and he screamed like a panther in the middle of the night. Saddled his pony, wait for a ride. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Got to interrupt the song for the nice mood. So we'll finish this off strong for Willie. And he cried like a baby, and he screamed like a panther in the middle of the night. Saddled his pony, wait for a ride. Time of the preacher, the year of 01. Now the preaching is over. Children, I screwed that up. And the killing bee. I got a kid audience of kids. Aw, thanks, Mom. I do have to check in my inbox, man. We gotta talk about that video, right? All right, dude. I'll do it. I'll send you a message tonight when I get home, Mom. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the roses. I do have some questions, so I'm glad you dropped in, actually. I'm going to send you a message tonight when I get home, brother. Little Steve Earle. If you see... Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you see her out tonight, she tells you it's just the lights that brought her here, not her loneliness. Don't give up, 'cause sometimes she forgets. I know the song because I sent it out this week because of the Pogues, right? Johnny Come Lately, he recorded with the Pogues when he went to Ireland. I don't know Galway Girl, how to play it, but I know the song. I'm a big Steve Earle friend. Seen him live a bunch of times. If you see her out tonight, she tells you it's just the lights that brought her here, not her loneliness. I can play a couple. Don't give up, 'cause sometimes she forgets. Sometimes she forgets, and not so long ago she swore she wasn't gonna let that poor hog get broke anymore. Now you see her out tonight, she tells you it's just the lights that brought her here, not her loneliness. Thank you very much. I appreciate the effort. Don't give up, 'cause sometimes she forgets. Okay, the temperature's dropping quickly, guys. So I got one more in me. I'm gonna pack this in and go home and get warm and go feed the kids. We'll keep it with Steve Earle. One of the heaviest songs, in my humble opinion, ever written. So Steve got picked up on a heroin charge when he lived in New York City. And it's what saved his life, he says, and got him straight. He went to jail, got 2 years when he did time in New York State. And they wouldn't give him a guitar, right? Couldn't have access at that location. So he had to write this in his head. And when he finally got out of jail and got a guitar, he could finally play the song for the first time. And then he went and recorded it with Emmylou Harris. To me, one of the heaviest songs ever written. Goodbye.
Well, we walked up, you know, would you really be fine with that? That's okay, well, I can do that.
I remember holding on to you. All them long and lonely nights I put you through. Somewhere in there, I'm sure I made you cry. But I can't remember if we said goodbye. But I recall all of the nights down in Mexico. One place I'll never go in my life again. Was I off somewhere, maybe just too high? But I can't remember if we said goodbye. Only miss you, thank you very much. Only miss you every now and then. Like the soft breeze blowing up from the Caribbean. Most Novembers I break down and cry, 'cause I can't remember if we said goodbye. But I recall all of the nights down in Mexico. One place I'll never go in my life again. Was I off somewhere, maybe just too damn high? But I can't remember if we said goodbye. Well, guys, it's starting to get chilly. Sun's going down. Appreciate y'all for being here. I'm glad I made new friends. Dave, Shelly, thank you. Hope you and those kids have a great Christmas, man. You get out and play together at Christmas, man. You guys bust out those guitars and have a session. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, guys. If you're not already a subscriber over on YouTube, I'll be posting this whole live stream up on YouTube tonight, later on. It's Internet Elvis on YouTube. So if you could head on over. Thanks, Danielle. Appreciate your love. Thanks for all the love and support, guys. Take care of each other, man. The world's going crazy right now, right? Peace, love, and understanding, folks. I'll be out here tomorrow if the weather's permitting. It's a day-by-day thing at this point. I'm lucky I even got to get out here in the middle of December, man. We should have snow right now, and we don't. So I'm going to keep sneaking out if it's above zero. Thank you for the love and support, the 3,800 likes. Thank you, guys. Let me get a good screen grab of this. There we go. Here, we undo that. We get the hearts going up, and that's for the YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for being there. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. Appreciate you. If now I can stare into it like an old man and go, how do I